welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Today we'll be doing comes now the power. We'll have to decide whether we want to remove Reed from Edgewater and get Adelaide the power, or we have to convince the deserters to return. So I will talk to Reed first, and we'll figure out from there what to do. So no primal behemoth here this time. No heavy breathing. Sad. I miss him now. It's okay though. I did not kill him though, if you're wondering. No off-screen killing. So we have to go make our way through town. Parvati is still kind of useless. We'll figure out what to do about her. I've got to read Thompson and talk to him and see what he wants. He was willing to make the sacrifice here. It is good, but I don't think either of them will give up their power. I knew it. Okay. Getting a bit of FPS drops here, but wow. I might have to reduce settings. Yeah, this should get it smoother. Where is Reed? Okay, he's here. I don't like you staring at me, Parvati, with one-eyed. Okay, there is Cap, it seems. Okay. Oh, so there are two people here.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as I delivered your message, but I have been convinced Adelaide to come back.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Hmm. Your town's a mess. The town's terrified of the plague. Abernathy asked me to steal medicine for him. Okay, but that would just put Abernathy in trouble. You let that gets personal. A change of leadership might be what this
I
town
am a
needs.
Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, I tried. Okay, Adelaide made it clear she won't return unless you leave. Adelaide's people are getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a
Really?
good work ethic.
Certain. Of course, you're getting sick.
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
Wow.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back
You'll
to step
excuse
down.
me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Well, look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works. Should we lie to him? If it gets
If
interesting.
Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way.
That's nice.
My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Okay, you don't have to do this. This can't be easy. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Okay, take care. So now what do we have to do? We'll return to Adelaide, okay. Well, at least this town will get better. People won't die just by eating saltuna every day. Baron, you don't have anything to say?
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they don't care much for me.
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. Thomas seems very fond of you. Okay, well done.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Okay. You mean she's
I
dead?
don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Okay. Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines.
How is that
She did
sensible?
some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay. So we can send her back to ship and we can do this alone. No, I don't want to be alone.
He's just
Fine.
interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I have not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Okay.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
I have no sense. You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
That's okay.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Yeah, don't apologize.
Oh, it's what I do. You'll tire of it soon enough.
Okay, if you say so. So we'll go to Adelaide. Wait, the frightened engineer. Okay, we could do this too. Uh, Engineering Volume 1, Engineering Volume 3. It says 40 meters. Okay, both of them are outside, I guess. We'll figure it out. We'll travel outside first and then. Okay, let's see. So one is over at the Vale Community Center and the other one is at the geothermal power plant. So we'll have to go there anyway. So we'll finish this quest too, since we don't have anything better to do. I see marauders. Okay. Let's see. Yep. So they did respawn.
Let's go!
Did not kill.
That's the last of them!
Okay. Do I see more people? Engineering Volume 1. Ammo. Tri-blade. Okay. Sometimes these guys come out of nowhere over here. Let me check out this building. Is there any loot? Yeah. Okay. So I have not checked out this building yet. That is good for me. More stuff to loot. I sometimes don't know, confused whether I should open these locks or not, but yeah, maybe there's stuff inside, we'll see. This game is about exploring. Tactical shotgun, assault rifle, and adrenal time, ammo. I am encumbered. I'll have to wait Parvati, but I'll give her the assault rifle. And we could just break this stuff down. This is a level 8 shotgun, but I already have a level 8 shotgun. And okay, I'll break down this too. And then new other parts we could break down, so it's fine. I am picking a lot of random stuff which I might have to get rid of soon. Models, ship, okay. Yay! More mag picks to loot more stuff. Ah, okay. No mag picks required here.
Wow!
Yeah. Thank you, Parvati. You seem to get impressed by anything right now. Okay, no one here. We'll go into the community center from the front door this time. Maybe there are not people here. If there are, we'll have to turn around and run away. Let's see. Okay, no one here. Up. So they do not spawn. Okay. So we'll figure out a way to the first floor. Thank you. And now Now we'll go to the geothermal plant and get the third. Oh crap. Yeah. I may or may not have hit my leg on my table, but it's fine. No issues. Okay, engineering volume 3 of the geothermal plant. 5 feet. No, 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 no. Die.
Okay, here we go.
Here
There
we,
they
what?
go.
Do something!
Got him.
Oh, look at his face. He's scared. Don't be scared.
Press the
Death
left
is coming for you. Oh crap, so much stuff. Whoa. I got a sword. That was a mega creature apparently. I got an achievement. What is this? Okay, armed ballistics. No, aramid ballistics. Okay. Does burn damage. I am using most of it, but we'll see how it works. Ah, this nice. Looks good. We'll see if it works or not. Hopefully there are no mechanicals here. I'm more scared of mechanicals in close combat than anything else. They seem to have a good high DPS and aim, unlike the Marauders who can't shoot for anything. Ah, I could sell my stuff here. Sell all the junk. I have no idea what to do with all these. I don't know which to sell or which to keep. Okay, we seem to have to go down. Even more down? Okay. We'll go to the bottom floor then. Maybe we'll meet up with... What was this guy's name? I don't remember. Higgins!
What's eating you?
Nothing. Ah. Okay, let's go. We got the 3 data pads. So maybe Thomas can now learn something? We shall see. Maybe he can figure out what to do with Parvati. What's wrong with Parvati? Why she doesn't hit anything? Or doesn't seem to care if I'm getting shot at by 50 people. She just stands there and does nothing. But it's okay, Parvati, I keep you around. Mainly because you gave me a bonus to my skills. Other than that, you're pretty useless to me. I just don't want you to die and lose the skills which help me lockpick. Wait. I just collected Engineering Volume 2. Why is it asking me to go back into the city? Oh, come on. I was there and it did not give me a quest marker. Maybe it did. I might have. That's nice.
Eyes up. Don't mess with us.
Yeah, don't mess with me. You are useless. Well, I might have to change her settings back to aggressive, so maybe she'll shoot something. Yeah, I'll try that. Maybe I'll put it to aggressive and ranged and far. Maybe now you'll shoot something. I don't get it though. If someone is hitting me, she should hit them in defensive, and then there is passive, which would mean that she doesn't do anything other than just marvel at what I am doing and compliment me. Like, wow, you opened a mag, like a lock with no mags. Wow. Okay, so the other one is in the Saltuna Cannery. We'll check the Saltuna Cannery out. Maybe. What? I can't go. Maybe I'll have to go from here. Okay. I'll climb the ladder. Yeah, it's here. So I did come here, but I did not pick it up. Like, out of random stuff, I did not pick it up. I can unlock this.
Easy.
Thank you. Water is needed. I'll drink some water quickly. Refill my thirst. I need something to eat too. Pre-sliced bread? Yeah, seems good. Enough. Maybe I need one more. Maybe one more then. No, I don't have. I'll eat this. Okay. So we have collected. What? We have collected the data pads. Now we can go and give it to the not so engineer Thomas. And then maybe Parvati would admire him for doing something. Okay. Thomas Kemp. So when I load back into the game, they are not respawning. They are dead. But usually they do respawn around this area. I don't get it. I've been 4 hours in and I'm still in the starting area. The side quests distract me a lot. So we'll just thank you. Thomas Camp is over there. I don't see anyone. Bit of a lag. FPS drops, I mean. Thank you. More energy ammo. Do I need to reload? Yeah, I need to reload. Be ready for combat. Should always have full ammo. I do have a lot of heavy ammo because I'm using sniper rifle and I have like 608, so that's good. Hello, Thomas.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Buddy, we got all 3 of them.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Is there no option to give it all 3?
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Right?
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on, I've got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
I've got part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Thank you. Hold on, I've got more.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Another one. The elusive part 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati.
Uh-huh.
I swear,
Uh-huh.
I'll do you proud.
I'm
Sure.
glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharge service. Okay. Yay! Level up. And now we can increase. We are at 60. Okay. No weapons sway for 5 seconds after each kill. That should be good. But we'll need this one. Improve your weapons and armor in workbench. So I have to put 5 points in this and 5 points in dialogue. This should help. Okay. We'll talk to Adelaide now.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
You really need to talk properly to me, okay? Bitch, I saved your town.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
Yeah.
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
The board reputation decreased, okay? I've made a mess of things. I guess I'm just trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start.
Okay.
I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Sure. Take care. So we are done with these. Now we'll just have to talk to Ada. And we are done with this place. So now we can fast travel back to our ship. Okay. Maybe it is time to go back. Head on to the orbit. You've got something to say, Weaker Max? You're just standing there like a statue. No? Fine.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Phineas Wells. I had forgotten that he woke us from our cryosleep. Let's see.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I am not dripping anywhere. I have been feeling a lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. This is rude, but yeah, I could tell him.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Oh, that's much better.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. I like how Ada is looking at him as if as if this is not digital, as if he's right here and she's looking at him. That's good. Gladys Kulki. Fine, I'll go have a word. Why do you need nav key to land on a planet? Or I could put a couple light years behind me and Halcyon.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Yeah?
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay. You want to explain what a holographic shroud
Marvelous
is?
device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Oh, really?
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Okay.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, so this is basically a disguise. Why do I need gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
I don't know, kind
The
of works
holographic
here.
shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay. How the hell does a hologram sweeten you? Yeah, that's a good question.
That's how.
Ah, that's a disappointing answer, my friend. Okay, I'll put it in good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Okay.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Okay.
The board's only
I believe
interested
you.
in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. So this is the navigation terminal. Wait. I have to retrieve the holographic shield. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Don't want to slow time. I want to get the holographic shield. Okay. Right above us, it seems. Okay. Thank you. The holographic shield projects a disguise on you and companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Okay. I forgot to mention in my previous message, Silly Meats. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite cereal. This. It's about a dashing. No, I don't care. Shrink ray. Weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab. just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievement of other scientists. So there is a shrink ray on Phineas's lab. We'll figure out a way to search Hawthorne's terminal for clues.
I
Okay.
like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Yeah. So I don't want to read all these. If there is a clue, maybe it will show up in the quest marker. Yeah. Okay. Acquire finishes science weapon. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. What? Groundbreaker? The logs on Hawthorne's terminal indicated that Phineas has a powerful weapon at his orbital lab. Okay. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal mentioned rumors from the Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found on this station. Another of Hawthorne log mentioned looking in Gladys' shop for old records. Apparently, smugglers acquired several leads that way. Okay, so we have to speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. So let's go. Wow. Okay, so this is apparently the map. So we've got Monarch, Olympus, Tartarus, Eridanos, Cilia, still I don't know, Hephaestus, Typhoon, Terra 2, Phineas's lab. So where is Groundbreaker? Okay, Groundbreaker is an independent orbital station in the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before you land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home at work.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay,
Can we talk?
I guess we'll stop the episode here and continue this on the next one.